Hello, photographers, graphic designers, and other creative freelancers. Welcome to Coaching for Creatives. Today, we are going to ask the question, why? Why did you decide to become a freelancer? Welcome. I'm McKay. I am the host of Coaching for Creatives, and I am the founder of Business of Creativity, where we help people just like you earn more, stress less, and grow their business with confidence. I am really curious about this because I've been a freelancer now for almost 25 years. And when I first started freelancing, it didn't really feel like a choice for me. It felt like the only option. 25 years ago, jobs for photographers were few and far between. Maybe there were more JOBs, like day jobs, for creatives then than there are now. But it seemed to me when I got out of photography school that really my only option was freelancing, or maybe go and find a studio that was doing school photos and see if I could help do those kinds of things like grad photos and school photos. Seemed to be the only job available. What I really wanted to do was work for National Geographic, but what I learned was that those weren't job jobs either. That most people in creative industries that I was talking to were actually entrepreneurs or freelancers. So for me, I was a reluctant entrepreneur. Full disclosure, all I wanted to do was I wanted to take pictures and get paid doing work I love. I had absolutely zero interest in running a business. And for me, I love business. I've been reading Fast Company magazine since I was in my early teens. My background is as a financial accountant. I took marketing courses and got a marketing diploma. I love business and I love marketing, but I didn't want to do it for myself. I didn't want to run my own business. And for a long time, I resisted being an entrepreneur. I tried to find every single way I could to not run a business, including avoiding marketing, avoiding doing the business stuff of accounting, or even having separate bank accounts. And it wasn't until I actually embraced the fact that, okay, if I really want to do what I love, if I really want to get paid to do what I love, then I have to run my business like a business. And when I started embracing the business aspect, that's when my career really turned around and I started being way more successful at the business of being a creative freelancer. A lot of people that I am working with right now say that the reason that they became a freelancer was because they wanted more autonomy over their time. That for a lot of my clients, and maybe this is for you, so if you're watching the replay, let me know. I am super curious. Why did you become a freelancer? For a lot of my clients, it was about being able to have autonomy over their time, about not having to do a standard 9 to 5 kind of job, that they could work when they were inspired to work, that they could honor their own rhythms and their own energy and their desire to do big focus sprints, and then to not do any work for other times. That piece about having flexibility and autonomy over time was a really big motivator for a lot of my clients who came from corporate or who came from doing jobs in a creative field. A lot of people that I work with used to work for agencies or worked in-house marketing as photographers or graphic designers or brand strategists, and maybe they were laid off, or maybe they decided that, you know what, this 9 to 5 thing, it's just not for me. And I would rather have more autonomy over my time, more control over my time. That's another big reason why a lot of freelancers become freelancers, is for that freedom and flexibility. Ironically, not a lot of freelancers are able to have that flexibility because they're lacking that skill to manage their time or manage their energy effectively. And a lot of them, when they come to me, that's the biggest breakthrough that we can make, to have them actually realize their dream of being able to have that autonomy and that flexibility. Another big reason that a lot of my clients became freelancers was creative fulfillment. that whatever other options out there for employment there were just didn't feel as creatively fulfilling for them. That what their vision and their dreams was to get paid doing work they love. They wanted to be able to contribute with their creative voice and their ideas. And frankly, the world needs more creativity, ideas, and innovation. So bring it on. If you are thinking about becoming a creative freelancer, definitely your creativity is needed, your ideas are needed. Finding a place where that creativity and those ideas can really be received well, and you can actually get paid for those ideas and that kind of creativity, that is where that business piece comes in. That piece about connecting your genius to the kinds of clients who are going to pay for it and pay well for it and see the value in it. That's where I come in as the business coach, is to help you make that connection. Other clients that I have jumped into freelancing and jumped into creative freelancing specifically because life is expensive. And right now, especially, we are having a lot of challenges in the North American market where we're on the edge of a recession, or we're already in recession, this sort of post pandemic world where things are expensive. And so some of my clients are coming to me because they need to make extra income, and they have decided that using their creative skills as a side hustle is going to be the best way that they can generate the income that they need to live their dreams. Where I can help them is to be able to help them, again, manage their time and energy so that they can work that full-time job and get off after the side hustle, and help them be really effective at the time that they do have, and spending that finding the clients that are going to pay for their creativity and skills, to pay well for their creativity and skills, and to help them truly thrive with the time that they do have. If you've listened all the way to the end, thank you. And I'm curious, what other reasons are there for becoming a creative freelancer? Some people might say, it's always been my dream to be a creative freelancer, but I haven't actually heard that yet. So if that's you, let me know, drop it in the comments. I would love to chat with you and find out what your journey has been like. Whatever your journey, whatever the reason about why you became a creative freelancer in the first place, I would love to be able to support you to be wildly successful at it. So please book a call with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my podcast, or go and hang out with me anywhere on the internet. I would love to get to know more about you. Join me next time live for Coaching for Creatives. Thank you and have a great day.